welcome back to my channel. We are back with another vlog today because we are on the way to DEKA World Championships 2023. It's in Dallas, Texas this year, and it is from December 1st through the 3rd. And I qualified this year, so a couple of my teammates at my gym and I are going to be there, and we're taking y'all with us to share the experience. So let's go. Okay, right when I tried to film that first part, it started pouring down rain, like torrentially, so it was really bad. And I had to cut filming. But we're at Buc-ee's now, and we're at a stop, which means that the dogs are going nuts again because they see all the people and the other dogs, and they love it. Anyway, Matt went inside to grab some food and stuff, but I thought I'd tell you a little bit about the event so that you knew what to expect from this video. So DEKA World is a full 3-day event. Day 1 is the Deca Fit, where it's the 5K and all 10 zones. Day 2, Saturday, is going to be the Deca Mile, where it's just 1 mile of running with all 10 zones. And then day 3 is the Deca Strong, which is just the zones. So I personally qualified in the Deca Strong in age group and in the elite co-ed teams. So I'll be doing both of those on Sunday, and then we have some stuff earlier in the week too, which is why we're coming a little early. So starting from the top, on Friday with the Deca Fit, Matt and I are gonna both race in one of the open volunteer heats just to get our trifectas for the year. Both of us have done the Strong and the Mile this year, but because of my injury earlier last year, I couldn't do the Deca Fit that was closest to me in Austin this past year. So anyway, I had to postpone that till now. So I'm gonna finish my trifecta and get that last wedge for my medal for the year and finally be done with that. And then in order to earn the races on Friday, we have to volunteer on Saturday, the next day. So we're gonna have an AM volunteer shift and then probably hang out, maybe go grab some lunch with some friends, something like that. And then Sunday is game day. So that's when I'm gonna have my individual race and my team race with my teammate. So we have a packed schedule. There's lots of stuff going on. And at my gym, we also have 5 other athletes that are going to Worlds too. So today is pretty much just a road trip day. We're going to drive to Dallas and stay at a family member's house overnight. That's where the dogs are going to stay while we're at the event venue, and then hit the course tomorrow morning. Gosh, and I am so excited for this year too. I technically qualified for Worlds last year, but I couldn't participate because I had just torn my ACL, and so that was a huge bummer to not be able to go. So this year I literally cannot wait because it is going to be so fun, and we have even more people from our gym going this year. Some of them are doing the open volunteer heat with the Deca Fit on Friday. Some of them are competitive on Sunday. Some of us are just going to earn race credits for the next year, volunteering and just being there to cheer people on. So I think it's going to be a really great time just to hang out with our gym family and meet some more elite racers and just see some of our other Deca friends from other affiliates around the area. So it's going to be a great time. I am super stoked. Boys, who's that? Who's that? Is that Dad? Is that Dad? He knows me so well. He got my favorites. I love it.
Buc-ee's stop.
So many creamers. Well, we've got our coffee and we had some breakfast on the road, and now we're parked and we're trying to find the building. So I think it's this one up ahead, and we'll find out. You excited?
I guess so.
Guess so? Yeah. So we just checked out the course, and I'm about to run in the volunteer heat at 10 o'clock. And there's this fun little warm-up area that we're going to check out too here at the back of the event center. So anyway, I'll warm up and then we'll get going. time I expected. I'm not too great at the running right now because I just got back into running after my ACL surgery, and so, you know, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of this Deca Fit, especially since I was just doing the volunteer open, but I definitely blew my expectations out of the water, so that was really fun. And I felt really confident on the running, even though, you know, it wasn't my strong suit this race. So I'm super proud of what it was, and I can't wait to hit it harder next year and do even better then. Plus the elite racers are just about to go, so we'll be able to see them in action on the course too. So awesome, let's go. Afternoon now, it's about 2:30, and I just didn't want to use my tripod, so if it's a little shaky, apologies. Anyway, we had a blast. It was so loud in there with all the speakers and all the announcements. We just really could not even hear each other. I feel like I'm gonna lose my voice tomorrow from talking so loudly. But it was such a great time. I got to meet a few folks that we knew from other affiliate gyms. Got to meet up with a couple of the elites and just meet them. That was super cool. And we got to do our own open volunteer heats. So they just kind of tacked us on to the end of a normal age group. So anyway, now we're gonna go find some food, and then go back to our family's place and then shower up. And then we're gonna go to dinner with some friends before we hit the event again tomorrow to volunteer. So we'll be doing a volunteer shift from about 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. and I'll be on a referee slot, and he's got course support. So as far as that goes, I'll probably be in one of the zones, making sure people do enough reps of whatever, and then he'll probably be either on the course, in a zone, or floating around somewhere. I'm not too sure. So we're gonna have to wait and see what our roles are gonna be, and yeah, and then we'll go see the mile tomorrow. So anyway, this is probably the last time we'll check in today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, we're here, it's day 2, and we are bright and early for our morning volunteer shift. My knee is feeling a little bit creaky from yesterday, so I'm probably gonna find a volunteer position where I can be seated some of the day. That might be nice. I don't know, we'll just have to see what they have available. But we got our coffee and we're ready. Let's hit that Deca mile. Ready to volunteer?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything else today, so.
I know, that's a really nice part. We're literally just here to cheer people on, count some reps, and hang out.
Can't pass out like I did yesterday.
Right? We just got done volunteering for the morning, so now we are going to stop quickly by the merch tent and then head home to rest and recoup for tomorrow. So tomorrow's game day, and we got a lot more to see tomorrow. So see you in a little bit. So we checked out the merch tent, and I got a hoodie and a DEKA World Champs t-shirt from there. I think I got a keychain, and Matt got some socks too, some fun stuff. But now we are back at my family's house here in Dallas and just hanging out for the evening. We had some good dinner and stuff, but I realized I didn't explain either that we both finished our trifectas for the year for Spartan. So DEKA has their own trifecta where you complete the Fit, the Mile, and the Strong all in one calendar year. And then Spartan also has their own trifecta for the Beast, the Super, and the Sprint. So it's the 5K, 10K, and 21K that they offer. And Matt finished his Spartan trifecta earlier this year. I did the Beast vlog in a whole nother video that you can watch. But both of us finished our DEKA trifectas for the year. So now I have my trifecta and he has 2 trifectas for 2023. So that was also a super fun thing that we were able to do yesterday when we did the Fit. So that was our goal with the DEKA Fit in general. But now all that's left is to get a good night's sleep before tomorrow morning when it's game day. So I'm Honestly, really nervous. I didn't have much of an appetite tonight, even though I knew I needed to eat, so I did. But it's exciting. I honestly can't wait for it to be here and just get on the start line and get going, because once I get moving, I know I'll get in the zone and I'll get out of my headspace and, you know, be able to just do. But right now it's just the nerves are building and it's not super fun. So, oh well, we'll see if I can get a good night's sleep, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, it's Sunday morning, it's the day of the Deca Strong, and we are on the way to the event center again. And I'm feeling the nerves a little bit more today. And I'm very excited for the actual race itself. So it's just this lead up to the race that I'm not looking forward to, but once I get out there, I'm hoping to be a lot better, but we'll just have to see. It's about an hour and 15 minutes before I race, and we're just turning off the highway here, so we're really close to the event center, so we should have a good hour to get settled, warm up, and get going. Also, on a side note, this is the shirt or the hoodie that I bought yesterday, and it is super cute. It just says Deca, but it's very simple, it's basic, it's a black hoodie that I can throw on anything, and I love it.
It's about your ninth hoodie, or ninth thing from Deca that you bought this year, so.
Heck yeah, heck yeah. My Deca Strong race for my individual, and I got 8th place with a time of 15:12. So I was super proud of that. It was within 45 seconds of my PR, and on this course, that is a big deal because there's a ton of running on this Deca Strong course. But it still was so much fun. The other athletes in my group were so amazingly encouraging and supportive, and it was just such a fun experience. Intimidating and scary and nervous, but amazing at the same time. So I was super thankful for the experience, and now we're gonna get to some of our friends that are racing and then the team event this afternoon. So there we go. Just to check in. The elite racers went about an hour ago, and it was such a thrill. Oh my gosh. It was photo finish almost for, you know, everybody. Kevin Gregory swept the podium on the Deca Strong, and then Alondra Greeley definitely had a lead there as well and won with some good margin. But for the rest of the podium race, it was a photo finish on a couple of counts. So that was a very, very fun time, and just some great races with some great athletes there. But anyway, we've got 2 more age group heats coming up for some of the guys at my gym, and then we have the team event. So I am going to be gearing up for that in a little bit after I watch some of my gym friends go, and then that's going to be a wrap up after the teams. Looking forward to a good race, and I'm feeling a lot more confident, especially after getting my age group over with. That was what I was most nervous about, and so now that that's out of the way, I feel great again. So I'm so excited for the team and just to have a blast out there. My expectations for the team aren't super high. I'm just thrilled that we even qualified for that, so, and that we get to be with all the amazing elite racers out there. So it's just a very fun experience to be a part of, and honestly, whatever happens is gonna happen. So I'm just excited to be a part. officially done at the World Championships. I just ran my team heat with my partner Sheldon, and we did great. It was a great race for him and I. Yeah, we got 17th out of, I think, 18, but at the same time, it was a fantastic experience. We're used to racing against the clock and not people. So, you know, there's a big learning curve here too with nerves, and I was just super excited to have the experience, so it was all good. But anyway, we're saying bye to DEKA World Champs and see you in the car for a debrief. So we are leaving the event center and we are gonna pick up the dogs and then head home. But that was amazing. Everybody from our gym did their best today and they gave it their all, and we all had a great time. So I think for a lot of us, it was a big learning experience though. For everyone from our gym that went, it was their very first time at Worlds. And so it was our first time dealing with this level of competition, with the nerves, with racing against people versus the clock, and just a totally different atmosphere and a totally different mindset to get into for competition. So that was something that kind of, I guess, surprised us all with the competition, but overall it was still fantastic, even though we didn't set any PRs or, you know, do anything crazy amazing. Although one of the guys from our gym did take first in his age group, so that was awesome and that was a big rush. So congrats to our local world champion, because that was so exciting. But both of our teams did well. We both did the best race that we could. That course was extremely long, and so that kind of threw us off too, because we were used to kind of condensing the course for time and for efficiency, and not necessarily spreading it out or practicing the baton pass or anything like that. So that was a lot different than we expected. But overall, again, it was a fantastic experience and a great competition. All the athletes there, it was so cool to watch them all and to just celebrate fitness. I think that was one of my favorite takeaways as well, was the volunteer debrief with Yancey before our volunteer shift on Saturday. He gave us a little speech, and the whole intention of DEKA is celebrating fitness. And DEKA Worlds is fantastic, and it's great to celebrate the top tier elites, but at the same time, it's about everybody else too. And DEKA, that is the 1% of all DEKA athletes out there. So, you know, DEKA is not just for the elite, it's also for just the everyday athlete. So no matter what your age, no matter what your fitness level, you can be athletic too, and I love that fact about DEKA. We're about to lose the sun, so we better wrap the vlog up here, but I have had so much fun bringing you guys along with me on our very first World Championship trip. If you want to learn how to start on your first DEKA race, I have lots of videos out there for you, so go ahead and check out my DEKA playlist up here and check those videos out. Otherwise, like and subscribe to stay tuned for my latest content, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Stay healthy, bye!